In the sequence of stories of superhit films shown on Khabar Tak, the new link of story that I have brought before you today is the story of film Hera Feri. This film was brought on silver screen in 2000 and this film was directed by Priyadarsan. This film was one of the most comic films so far produced. The lead role in this film were played by Akshay Kumar, Sunil Shetty, Tabbu and Paresh Rawal, whereas Mukesh Khanna, Om Puri, etc. played the character role in this film. This film includes many beautiful dance scene and melodious song as well. The music director of this film was Anu Malik and the voiceover in the song of this film were given by Alka Yagnik, Kavita Krishnamurti, Udit Narayan and others. The first few lines of some of melodious song I am humming for your amusement. देने वाला जब भी देता देता छप्पर फाड़ के कित कित कितना 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 देखता ना देखता ना देखता ना आज हम हैं कल हम नहीं कल कुछ भी हो सकता है हम बलिला हम बलिलू हम बलिले चुकमा 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 चले जब भी कोई लड़की देखूं मेरे दिल के तार बजे बार बार छन छन छना छन 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 छना छन 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 छनम छनम मैं लड़की प प प तू लड़का प प प हम दोनों मिले प प प अब आगे क्या होगा कुछ नहीं होगा कुछ नहीं होगा हम दोनों में होगा बस प प प प प प प प प प प Now listen to the entire story of film Hera Feri. The story of the film Hera Feri, that is rigging, begins with a young man from Gurgaon, Ghanshyam Tripathi, played by Sunil Shetty, arriving in Mumbai in search of a job. He arrives at a bank in an auto rickshaw and meets the manager, played by Asrani. A few years ago, the bank accidentally caught fire, killing his father in the incident. Citing this, he demands a job from the manager. The manager, claiming that another man who died in the same fire on the same day as his father's death is his father's senior and offers the job to his daughter Anupama Sevashankar Priyankar, played by Tabbu. Shyam, citing his father's death before his father's colleague, offers to take the job as the senior. Claiming he is superior to the former, he threatens to dismiss the manager from his position if he refuses. Thereupon, the bank manager tells him that he will forward his claim to a higher up in the department and ask him to wait for his response. Shyam is returning from the bank to find a place to stay for a few days where he collides with Rajesh Rathore, played by Akshay Kumar. For his purse drops, he mistakes Raju for a pickpocket. He chases him, confronts him, and snatches his purse from his pocket. Then, when he sees his own purse lying nearby, he picks it up too. By then, Raju calls the police. Seeing the police, Shyam drops his purse and flees. Fleeing, Shyam goes to Baburao Apte, also known as Babu Bhaiya, and reveals his name to him, claiming to be sent by a man named Maruti. But Babu Bhaiya, assuming he is a Maruti car buyer, starts showing him the car. When Shyam expresses his difference, Babu Bhaiya becomes angry. Shyam then tells him that a man named Maruti had asked him to meet you. He had described him as a very kind-hearted person. Hearing his phrase, Babu Bhaiya agrees to let him stay in his room and ask for rupees 1000 as rent. Shyam says he only has rupees 200. Babu Bhaiya takes the rupees 200 from him, thinking it will enough to arrange for food for a few days. Then he offers Shyam the job of cooking and sweeping the room also. Shyam under compulsion agrees. When Raju, who lives with Babu Bhaiya, sees Shyam there, he calls him a pickpocket and asks him to leave. When he refuses, Raju throws his belongings out and starts fighting with him. Babu Bhaiya tells him he will give them money which will feed us for a few days. Raju pretends to leave, saying he will leave on Shyam's staying there, but does not go a little further and returns, saying, I won't leave without giving you all the money. He then harasses Shyam in various ways and tries to escape. One day, when Shyam and Raju are fighting and Babu Bhaiya comes to his rescue, Anupama arrives and asks them all whose name is Shyam. She then takes Shyam out. Meanwhile, Raju instigates Babu Bhaiya against Shyam, claiming that he has affairs with many women and that this will cause trouble for all of them. Babu Bhaiya tells him that she might be his sister as both of them wear glasses. Anupama shows Shyam a paper and asks him to sign it. It states that he no longer needs his job at the bank. Shyam becomes enraged after reading it. Anupama then leaves, threatening him with connection to many people and saying that she will force him to sign the paper. Shyam then threatens to see her. Raju overhears their conversation. Seeing Anupama leave, Raju follows her and tells her that Shyam is his friend and will get her to write and sign whatever she asks. Although Anupama expresses her doubts about their fight, Raju explains it is a love affair. Anupama then asks him to bring her the paper signed by Shyam. After talking to Anupama, Raju arrives at Babu Bhaiya's garage and finds Shyam is messaging Babu Bhaiya on his neck. He then cites a magazine article about how a tenant killed his owner and stole his property and weapons strangling him. Hearing this, Babu Bhaiya becomes suspicious of Shyam. Shyam attempts to allay Babu Bhaiya's suspicion by saying that he is not that kind of a person. He has just come here looking for a job. Raju suggests that he get both the tenants to sign on a blank sheet of paper. Shyam objects to Raju's suggestion and hesitates to sign, but Raju taunts him and forces him to sign on a blank sheet of paper. He then secretly retrieves Shyam's signature and gives it to Anupama. Anupama takes Shyam's signature from Raju and gives it to the bank manager, where she receives a compensation job and begins working. One day, when Shyam comes to the bank to inquire about his job status, he sees Anupama working there. He confronts Anupama about this, but she rebukes him and tells him to go and speak to the bank manager. When he confronts the bank manager about this, the manager shows him a paper stating that he no longer needs to job of bank. The paper also bears his signature. He then takes the paper from the bank manager, chew it up, and after seeing it, the manager threatens to teach Anupama a lesson for conspiring against him. He leaves. Returning to Babu Bhaiya's house from the bank, he confronts with Raju about the paper bearing his signature. Raju tells him that he took it away from the drawer. If he does not stop living here, he will continue to harass him. After this, the two start fighting when Babu Bhaiya comes and breaks them up. Alarmed by Shyam's threats, the bank manager advises Anupama to feign love with Shyam, trying to win him over and convince him not to take any further action in this matter, but Anupama hesitates. One day, Anupama meets Shyam and sets a condition for him. If he wants the job, he must pay rupees 50,000, after which she will resign, allowing him to take it. Shyam has no money, so he says he will take the job without paying any money. Anupama then leaves, saying, I will see how you manage to get this job. One day, while Anupama is working in the bank, a man named Khadga Singh, played by Om Puri, enters the bank searching Ghanshyam. Unable to find Ghanshyam, he begins vandalizing the bank. The bank manager then asks him if he is looking for Shyam. Khadga Singh then says that his name in the village is Ghanshyam, but perhaps he uses this name here as Shyam. The bank manager then tells him that he did come here to look for a job, but when he couldn't find one, he left. Khadga Singh explains his helplessness, saying that Ghanshyam had borrowed rupees 30,000 from him and promised to repay it soon. He then moved from the village to the city and still has not returned the money. He then explains that his sister's marriage has been arranged, and if Shyam does not return the money, her marriage will be ruined. He then begins to live with a heavy heart. Seeing Khadak Singh living in such a dejected state, Raju approaches him and offers to reunite him with Syam. To prevent Syam from running away after hearing Khadak Singh's name, he calls out to him from outside his room. Khadak Singh is initially angry at Syam, but when Syam explains that he could not find a job and could not return his money, he will arrange for the money by Friday, enough to pay for his sister's wedding. Khadak Singh leaves weeping and declares that the next time he comes, he won't come alone. He will bring 4 or 5 men with him, not because they will beat him up, but because if he cannot pay, his sister's wedding will be ruined and he will commit suicide before that happens. Syam then agrees to return the money next Friday at any cost. To return Khalak Singh's money, Syam meets Anupama at the bank and tells her, "You asked me for rupees 50,000 for the job, but now I am asking you for rupees 30,000. After that, I won't bother you about this job." Although Syam didn't reveal what he would do with the money to Anupama, she understands Syam's helplessness, remembering Khalak Singh's uproar at the bank. She asked him to come to her house 2 days later in evening to collect the money. On the back from Anupama's, Syam sees Raju calling a woman from a telephone booth, claiming to be in Kolkata and promising to come to Mumbai the next day. Syam overhears this conversation. The next day, he sees Raju with a woman. Raju takes her to a construction site. Despite his dilapidated condition, he presents himself before his mother as a great engineer. Syam arrives claiming to be Raju's friend and greeting Raju's mother, winning her heart. He then takes Raju aside and demands his money, threatening to expose him if he doesn't. Syam takes Raju's money and leaves. Returning to his room in the evening, he sees Raju there. He tells Raju, "I could have exposed you if I wanted to, but I didn't." He then tells Babu Bhaiya about Raju's deceptions of his mother in this manner. When Babu Bhaiya questions Raju about his action and why he is cheating on his mother, Raju explains that his mother suffered greatly during his childhood, but she took care of his every comfort. If his mother finds out that her son works in this city, it would be a huge blow to her. He doesn't want to see his mother unhappy, so he tells her that he lives in Kolkata and is an engineer. Babu Bhaiya replies, "Everyone here is troubled. I am also in trouble. My father opened this garage with a loan, but when it didn't work, he took him own life. In short, now I want to repay all the debts from him so that I can live with my head high." When Syam goes to Anupama's house on the appointed date to collect the money, he finds himself in a situation even worse than his own. Anupama's landlord demands rupees 50,000 for her long overdue rent, and if she refuses, begins to turn her belongings upside down. He then threatens to confiscate all her belongings and push her and her ailing mother out of the house if she does not receive. She gives the money to him within a few days. When Syam arrives, Anupama tells him that she demanded rupees 50,000 to pay her landlord and other debtors. She then hands Anupama her signed resignation letter, telling her to take the job, sell it, or borrow money. She tells her to keep some of the money and give her the rest so she can pay it to the landlord and escape her life of humiliation. Syam then tears up Anupama's resignation letter and throws it away. Seeing this incident, Anupama feels immense respect for Syam. Syam, returning from Anupama's house, buys a bottle of a liquor and comes to the room drinking and beginning to grumble that he has no money now. This will ruin the marriage of Khalk Singh's sister, whom he considers more than his own. Then the three celebrate their misfortune, drinking and dreaming big dreams. Babu Bhaiya and Raju dreams of making money, while Syam drunk with dreams with Anupama's and of starting a family. After this, they all fall asleep. At night, while they are all fast asleep, the phone rings. Drowsing in his sleep, Syam picks up the phone and is told that it is Kabira. Hearing this, Syam hangs up, but Kabira calls him again, introducing him as Devi Prasad, the owner of Star Fisheries, and tells that his granddaughter is in his clutches. He demands rupees 10 lakh as a ransom for the release of his granddaughter Renu and refuses to disclose the matter to the police or anyone else. When the matter is discussed, Syam tells Babu Bhaiya that there is no granddaughter named Renu. In the morning, Raju discusses the phone call with Syam. Syam explains that gangster named Kabira has kidnapped Renu, the granddaughter of Star Fisheries owner Devi Prasad, and is demanding a ransom of rupees 10 lakh rupees. Raju asks Syam how he can find Star Fisheries phone number. Babu Bhaiya naively suggests calling Kabira and asking him for the number. Raju and Syam looks at Babu Bhaiya. Then, with Syam's help, he finds Star Fisheries owner Devi Prasad's phone number from the phone directory. Raju proposes to Devi Prasad, played by Kulbhushan Kharbanda, the owner of Starfish chain, to double the rupees 10 lakh demanded by Kabira, played by Gulshan Grover, and split the remaining half between them. Initially, both Babu Bhaiya and Syam opposes this move. However, when Raju explains that Goddess Lakshmi wants to give them money and release them of their hardships, everyone agrees. Raju then asks Syam to call Devi Prasad and inform him that his granddaughter has been kidnapped and demanded a ransom of rupees 20 lakh rupees. He promises to inform him the next day about the exact location and time of the money delivery. After Kabira calls him, he asks him for the date, time, and places of the ransom payment. He then calls Devi Prasad and tells him to come a short distance from the designated location to pay the ransom. He also warns him to come there alone and not to inform anyone. Devi Prasad remains silent on the matter, even dismissing most of his servants. Then one day, his neighbor, the police commissioner, played by Mukesh Khanna, visits him. A trusted servant of Devi Prasad informs him of everything. He then summons the police inspector and orders him to take a police team under his supervision, keeping an eye on Devi Prasad and apprehending Kabira's gang without raising any suspicions. The prospect of receiving the money fills them all with excitement. Syam talks to Anupama about going and giving her the money so that he can pay the landlord and live in the house with his mother with confidence. However, when Anupama asks her where will he get money from, he refuses to reveal anything. Meanwhile, Babu Bhaiya is overjoyed after having the tailor stitch new clothes. He tells all his debtors to come and collect their dues within 4 days. Babu Bhaiya might spill the beans, so Raju takes Babu Bhaiya to his room. Then, wearing helmets, the three of them arrive on motorcycle to the place where Devi Prasad had called. Kabiraj man arrives at the designated location with the money and awaits the arrival of the man. Keeping Kabira informed, just then Devi Prasad arrives with the ransom money in a briefcase. As Syam takes the briefcase containing the ransom money, the police arrives and point revolvers at them. They take the briefcase and ask for the Devi Prasad's granddaughter. Babu Bhaiya then reveals everything to the police, but police disbelieve him and demanded them to take police to Devi Prasad's granddaughter Renu. Devi Prasad, however, asked his neighbor, the police commissioner, to step aside, but he, citing it his duty as a police officer, takes Raju, Babu Bhaiya, and Syam away. Meanwhile, taking advantage of a bicycle race underway, Raju, Syam, and Babu Bhaiya evade the police and escape to their home. Seeing the danger, neither Babu Bhaiya nor Syam wants to pursue the case again. Only Raju wants to continue in this business, taking everyone with him. Syam wants to call Devi Prasad and everything. Raju confronts him. When Babu Bhaiya arrives, his glasses fall off, setting him. Just then, the person arrives there asking Babu Bhaiya for the loan. Raju then manages to give them a few more days and sends everyone away. Shyam approaches Anupama to tell her that he cannot pay her back. Before he can say anything, Anupama's mother, mistaking Shyam for the landlord, starts banging her head, worried that he has come again to evict everyone from the house. Anupama, after explaining to her mother, asks Shyam what he has come to say. Shyam, stunned by this scene, leaves, saying he still talks her to pay the landlord's debt. Upon arriving at the room, Raju says he does not want to let this opportunity slip away to fulfill the demands he had shown his mother. Shyam and Babu Bhaiya agree to support him. Just then his phone rang and Raju tells Shyam to pick up the phone. It must be of Kabira. Kabira threatens them over the phone, saying, "You cheated me yesterday, but I am giving you another chance. Tomorrow, bring the money to a stadium. I will hand over your granddaughter Renu in exchange for the money, but this time don't pay tricks. No police should come, otherwise, you can imagine how I will treat your granddaughter." After Kabiraj call, Syam calls Devi Prasad and asks him to bring double the amount, that is rupees 40 lakh. Devi Prasad agrees. This time, when Devi Prasad goes to give the money, he sends his driver in car to evade the police and sneaks to the location they specify. Subsequently, when Raju, Babu Bhaiya and Syam leave the house to collect the money, Khadak Singh arrives with several men. However, these three men outsmart Khadak Singh and come to Devi Prasad. This time, Devi Prasad refuses to give the money without his granddaughter Renu. When these three reveal their faces to him, they tell him that he must trust them. Devi Prasad then gives them rupees 40 lakh. Raju keeps rupees 20 lakh rupees for himself and gives Syam rupees 20 lakh, asking him to take it to the Kabira, bring Renu and hand it over to Devi Prasad. Kabira takes the money and releases Renu, but the next moment his men attack Syam to capture Renu. Raju arrives and joins everyone in rescuing Renu from Kabira's gang. A fierce fight ensues between Raju, Syam and Kabira's gang. Seeing Syam being beaten, Khadak Singh along with his men joins Syam fighting Kabiraj gang. By then, police arrives and order everyone to surrender. Meanwhile, Raju and Syam manages to escape with Renu and hand her over to Devi Prasad. Raju tells Babu Bhaiya and Syam to go home and return shortly with the money. Upon returning home, Syam and Babu Bhaiya begins to dream big, overjoyed at the prospect of receiving the money. But when Raju does not show up even after 5 hours, they worry that he has run away with the money. Indirect, Syam reveals his involvement to the police and gives the police his address so they can find and arrest Raju too, along with them who had fled away. Meanwhile, Raju arrives and tells them that he did not run away with the money, but that he had first taken the money to give it to the Khadak Singh to prevent any disruption to his sister's wedding. He then went to fetch his mother. His mother is waiting for him in the car outside, and he has come to return their share. Hearing this, Babu Bhaiya and Syam becomes worried and tells Raju that the men have reported everything to the police out of anger. Hearing this, Raju also shakes his head. By then, the police arrives and arrests them. Before the police can bring them to the police station, Devi Prasad arrives and tells them that they are not criminals. They rescued his granddaughter from the criminals, and that is why he gave them the money. The police then releases them. Just then a phone rings. Babu Bhaiya tells Devi Prasad that the phone belongs to him, but Devi Prasad insists that it belongs to them. Syam then answers the call. Devi Prasad's granddaughter Renu is calling from the other end. Kabira is speaking. Everyone laughs and Devi Prasad reveals that Renu told him everything about how these men risked their lives on Kabira's behalf to save him and bring Renu to him. With this scene, the story of film Hera Feri ends.